Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about the upcoming Battlefield game and what we know about it. A lot of speculation on what's coming because there's only a little bit of information given. They released an image that says Battlefield with a lot of studio names on it. So it's going to have a huge team. So it's going to be a pretty intense game, and one of the things that's been talked about is that it's going to have really large-scale battles, which is what I'm excited for the most, because ever since I played Bad Company, I've been allured to the Battlefield series by the scale and just the amount of freedom you have in the course of a Battlefield round, especially the Conquest mode. I'm really hoping for some good Conquest maps, some good Rush, hopefully. I mean, it seems that Battlefield has moved on from Rush, but I'm crossing my fingers. I really miss it from Battlefield Bad Company, and I'm excited to see what we're going to get with the large-scale maps that they're hinting at. They have the largest team. They're also including weather mechanics, which, I mean, it's going to be intense. I'm hoping to see some Battlefield 4 type, like, hurricane mechanics, you know, with the waves crashing on the map. I'm hoping to have huge maps, you know. I'm just really excited about it. There was also a bit of a teaser in a video display during a previous EA conference type event. I can't really remember what it was called, but it was a conference type event, and it appeared to show some training of AI, which is very exciting, and there was also a close-up of some improved facial animation mechanics and very, very detailed facial textures. You can find that online. I'll probably link it in the description if you want to look at that. It's just a small teaser, but I think it says a lot about what they're expecting in this next upcoming Battlefield game. I mean, with facial animations, you can expect there to be a very heavy story focus, because, I mean, all the clips in this are me playing Conquest and Deathmatch and stuff in Battlefield 1, and you don't really pay attention to people's faces very much, so I'm excited to see what they do with the story. I mean, Bad Company always struck me as a great story. Battlefield 3 had an amazing story. Battlefield 1 had some pretty nice war stories. I kind of skipped the stories a bit in Battlefield 5 and went straight to playing online with friends, you know, but that's a whole other thing. Battlefield 5 was a great game. It's just it wasn't Battlefield 1 or Bad Company to me. I really am really hoping and looking forward to them expanding on the destruction mechanics, large-scale maps, lots of tanks, lots of airplanes, lots of who knows what. Hey, I'm hoping to see some jetpacks. I mean, a lot of people are saying it's going to be modern day. I'm hoping that it's a little bit past modern day with some, like, I just want jetpacks, man. I love flying around Battlefield, Battlefront 2. I love flying around on a jetpack. I want it in Battlefield. Nobody's gonna give it to me, but I need it. Maybe we can start a petition in the comments of this video. Just we want some damn jetpacks in Battlefield. I mean, imagine Battlefield 1, but with jetpacks. It'd be like 10 times better, and Battlefield 1's already an amazing game. If it is in a historical setting, though, I really, really am hoping for like some historical realism in the story, which they always do like a great job at doing their research and telling us some good untold stories, obviously adding a bit of a cinematic quality to it, because I mean it's a video game. You need to spruce it up a bit to make it fun, you know. It should always be a game first, interactive movie second. But I want to see some like obscure historical items if we're gonna get in the past. I'm hoping for future. A lot of people are saying it's gonna be modern day, which I'm cool with too. I'm cool with whatever, as long as it's large scale, as long as it's Battlefield, as long as it's got some killer Conquest maps. I'm good. I'm also hoping, I really want to see some ground and air combat type things more incorporated in Battlefield. It's always been great. I think it could be better. One of my favorite things to do in Battlefront 2 in Star Wars is fly around on the galactic assault maps and starfighters shooting down on the objective. That's always a blast to me. But I think with Battlefield they can go even a step further. You know, one of the reasons why I'm hoping for a future thing is just the creative liberty that it gives the team. You know, because they can create some wacky weapons along with some modern weapons. You know, M1 Abrams, but throw in some crazy plasma shit. That'd be awesome. It'd be great if it's just an M1 Abrams, because it's a freaking tank. But I'm just saying, imagine an M1 Abrams with with a jetpack and some plasma shit flying over the objective like a starfighter. All right, I'm getting off topic now. Back to the matter of the real features of the upcoming Battlefield game. It's said to be announced soon, and the date they gave for when we can expect the game to come out is holiday. So I'm assuming sometime from October, November to December. You know, so later in the year. It's definitely, if you're interested in seeing some streams of that, subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be streaming that shit all the time. I almost guarantee it. Unless some like weird pivot happens with this channel, we're playing Battlefield 6. And on the name of the game, the name hasn't even been released yet. They've just said Battlefield. So I'm assuming with the announcement we're gonna it's probably not gonna be Battlefield 6. I'm going out on a limb here, but it's probably gonna have something to do with the game's premise, because the images just say Battlefield. I mean, I feel like it would say Battlefield 6 if that was the run-in title. That's just me, though. I haven't seen anybody else speculating that, but one of the things that makes me think that it's going to veer off from the traditional modern-day Battlefield games, at least, is the AI that they seem to be working on. They started with the AI in Battlefield 1, which they released, and they've been training the AI constantly. In that video leak that I was talking about, it wasn't a leak, it was just a conference call where there was some footage shown. It seemed to be that they were training a ton of AI in a large-scale battle. They were using World War II models, but from what I've seen and heard, those World War II models were just placeholders, which makes sense. I mean, they just did a World War II game. It wouldn't make sense for them to continue that, at least for now. So I'm expecting some AI-focused modes, probably some co-op onslaught, maybe some large-scale story mode, which I think kind of would tie the AI thing and the facial animations together in an interesting way. If there's some sort of large-scale story mode where maybe it's a free roam map, even. That's speculation. No reason to believe that, but they did say large-scale maps. I mean, who knows? I'm just hyped up right now, so I'm just telling you guys what's coming to my mind, because we have very little information. The real information that we have is that it's large-scale. It's going to be most likely on next gen only, unlikely to be on previous gen, just because of the advanced technology they seem to be using. Because the amount of players that are rumored to be on the maps is something like 128 players. That's also speculation right now. They haven't confirmed it. That's the rumors. It's coming out holiday. There's going to be weather mechanics, so look forward to it on holiday. There also seems to be a facial animations that they're focusing on. That's the facts. I'm speculating there's going to be a huge story mode focus. It was made with the largest team to date on a Battlefield game. Another thing is that they're hoping to bring the massive immersive playstyle that's known in Battlefield to a whole new level. So lots of destruction, lots of players, lots of stuff to do, lots of things to interact with in the map, which I'm excited for. I love pushing buttons, so they're giving me buttons to push. I'm gonna push them. I'm gonna push them. Push them hard, buddy. You better believe it. And there better be some explosions on the other end of that button. The time frame for when we're gonna hear more about this game is soon. and the date that it's going to be released is holiday. So be sure to mark your calendars for soon and holiday. And I'm going to start speculating because I'm hyped for the game. There's not a whole lot to talk about. We still have very little information, so now's the best time to start speculating. So how about you comment right now your far-fetched, not gonna happen, but you wish it would, Battlefield goals. Things that are just gonna make you happy. They're not gonna make the whole community happy. They're just gonna make you happy. I want to hear about it because it's gonna make me happy to hear about it. What I want to see with this new map, big maps, story-focused, I'm heavily speculating an open world story, but that's not gonna happen if you ask me. I'm expecting to see some like post-apocalyptic. I was just playing Fallout, so hear me out. This probably has an influence on it, but let me back it up here. The past few Battlefield games that were in modern day involved people getting their hands on nukes, lots of nuclear involvement. Not a whole lot of nukes going off, but hey, things can happen between games. I'm just saying. There's going to be a lot of large maps, facial mechanics with animations that are advanced, lots of AI, so there's going to be huge battles during the story, which I'm excited for. And there's going to be weather mechanics. I mean, nuclear storms. There's maybe. I'm speculating, obviously. There's going to be some radiation. Alright. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, like the video, comment.